One of the leading causes for design respins is due to interferences with the overall PCB and mechanical assembly. Xpedition provides 3D design rule checks to identify these violations between the mechanical assembly and interferences between the individual PCB designs in your system. In this example, we have several data cards and mechanical models in our assembly. We also have 3D rules created at the project level, which can be imported directly into the assembly file checks so that all designers in the system can use the same rules. Since we are defining rules for PCB designs that may be rotated and have different coordinate systems, we allow you to define the reference coordinate system where these rules are applied. With the assembly file checks, we have access to the entire physical system design. These rules are saved to the assembly file, which allows you to reuse them in all connected PCB designs, as well as different projects that use the same design rules. In assembly file checks, we can create a rule between the package type SOICs in the main card to all the components that have the package type SOP in the daughter card. This allows us to create orthogonal rules that allows us to define a minimum XY distance of 1 mm, but a minimum Z height restriction of 2 mm. We also can create a second rule between the SOICs in the main card to the electrolytic capacitors in the daughter card. In this case, we will define a minimum XY distance of 0.8 mm and a minimum Z direction of 1 mm. Now that we have the rules created, we can run assembly file DRC. Once the run is complete, it will create a log file with all violations identified within our designs. But to view the violations, we can use Hazard Explorer. You can see the violation type, the offending objects, and distances within Hazard Explorer to quickly identify your issues within your design. For our first violation, you can see an SOIC on the main card is too close to a capacitor on the daughter card. It's breaking the minimum rule, so it's highlighted in red. You can see in Hazard Explorer that the distance between the two components is 0.225 mm, but the rule states it should be 0.8 mm. The second violation is between U360 on the main design and U515 on the daughter card. Here you can see the Z direction is only 2.15 millimeters away, but we created a rule that states the minimum distance should be 2.5 millimeter. With assembly file checks, you have the ability to quickly define complex assembly 3D design rules and immediately identify interferences earlier in the design. This can significantly reduce the time for final verification and will potentially avoid design respins.